Days after the mosque attacks in Christchurch, New Zealand, a Muslim group in Brooklyn, New York, officially launched a community patrol service with the aim of providing additional security to the neighbourhood mosques. It's beefed up its presence during the month of Ramadan, but within the community there is a debate over the best ways to secure their places of worship, as Brajesh Upadhyay reports.
It's time for Friday prayers in Brooklyn's Sunset Park. Not far away, the Muslim Community Patrol Office is dispatching what look like New York police squad cars to mosques in the area.
We are hoping that this vehicle would be a preventative measure by putting on our lights, by making our siren go on. If that doesn't work, if that's not a preventative measure, then we'll automatically be contacting the authorities. We're not the muscle of NYPD. We're just eyes and ears to report to the proper authorities.
Security has long been a concern for worshippers, but since the attack on a mosque in Christchurch, it's become a priority. And this group has been beefing up its presence in and around mosques, an initiative that has been welcomed by many in the community. But as they have become more visible, there's also been a backlash, particularly on social media. A few far-right commentators have even accused them of being enforcers of Sharia law.
This is fear of the unknown. They fear that which they don't know. Islam will and always will be very similar to a rubber ball. If you're to throw this ball gently against the wall, it will come back gently. And if you were to throw it with force, it will come back with force. And no, we are not to impose any way of life in terms of law, except then the law of the land.
But they are not the police, and they don't carry any of their legal authority. With NYPD already patrolling the streets, many in the community question the need for this patrol and the motives of the group behind it.
We didn't know anything about them. As I said, like a lot of question marks. They didn't answer those question marks, and we're still waiting for clarity from them. We want them to stay out of our community because like the small problems that they can cause can reflect really badly on our community.
During Ramadan, most prominent mosques now have a heavy police presence. And here in New York, senior officers have made a point of reaching out. But there are people who want to minimize that police presence and use the option of private security firms and community members instead. The Muslim Patrol believes they have a crucial role to play, and new volunteers are being trained with a plan to expand nationwide.
We're working with actually a security company that provides they are like licensed to cover security training as well as active shooter training, self-defense training. Active shooter as in what to do in a situation where someone else is armed with a gun. For example, if they came in to a masjid armed with a gun, how to approach a situation like that. No, our volunteers are not armed.
But it's too early to say whether they are the answer to the community's security needs. Brajesh Upadhyay, BBC News, New York.
Yeah, sad reminder there that religious groups, not just in America but across the world, are feeling increasingly under threat. Now, a mural by the artist